We all like to think we're in control of our money, right? That we make logical choices. But here's the thing, the modern marketplace doesn't run on logic, it runs on psychology. There is a huge invisible system out there designed to get into your head. And today, we're going to pull back the curtain and show you exactly how it works.
So let me just ask you this. When you buy something, are you really, truly choosing it? Or is that choice kind of being made for you, way before you ever pull out your card? It's a little unsettling to think about, but believe me, it happens every single day. I mean, just think about the last time you bought a fancy coffee. You probably thought, okay, I need a pick-me-up, I know my budget, I'll get a coffee. Simple enough. But everything from how the menu is designed to the color of the Pay Now button is engineered to mess with your perception of value. You might have fallen for one of these tricks this morning and not even known it.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to break down 3 of the most powerful psychological tricks companies use to get you to spend more. We'll start with the decoy effect, then we'll look at the magic of frictionless spending, and of course, the infamous subscription trap. And most importantly, we'll talk about how you can take back control.
Okay, first up is probably the oldest trick in the book. Movie theaters pretty much perfected this one decades ago. It's called the decoy effect, and it's all about making you feel like you're getting a great deal when you're actually just walking right into their plan.
Let's look at this classic example, popcorn prices. Okay, so you've got 3 choices. A small for $4, a medium for a crazy $7.50, and then a large for just 50 cents more at $8. See how your brain immediately starts comparing them?
When you see it laid out like this, it's even clearer. Your rational brain just screams, whoa, that medium is a terrible deal. It's almost twice the price of the small. But then your eyes slide over to the large, and you think, wait a minute, for only 50 cents more than that awful medium price, I get this giant bucket? All of a sudden, buying the large feels like the smartest move you could possibly make. And that right there is the whole secret. The medium popcorn is the decoy. It's not actually there to be sold. Its only job is to exist and be a really bad deal, to make the large popcorn look like an absolute bargain by comparison. If it wasn't there, you'd probably just get the small. But with it, the large becomes the smart choice. This all plays on a psychological principle called anchoring. Basically, companies show you a high, maybe even ridiculous price first. That's the anchor. It makes every other price seem more reasonable. You know, like at a car dealership, they always show you the fully loaded, top-of-the-line model first. After seeing that $50,000 price tag, the $35,000 version seems like a steal. The anchor isn't the real price. It's just a tool to manage your expectations. So they've used a decoy to get you to want the more expensive option. That's step 1. But now they have to make it super easy, painless even, for you to actually pay for it. And that's where our second trick comes in, frictionless spending. You know that little sting you feel when you hand over cash? That feeling of, oof, there goes 20 bucks? Well, psychologists actually have a name for that. It's called the pain of paying. When you physically see money leave your hand, your brain registers it as a small but very real loss. And this is exactly why modern payment systems are completely obsessed with removing what they call friction. Tapping a card, using your phone, one-click ordering, all of these things are designed to numb the pain of paying. The transaction is invisible, it's abstract. You don't actually feel the loss until, maybe that bank notification pops up on your phone a day or 2 later. And this gets even more intense in the digital world. I mean, why do you think video games and apps make you buy gems or V-Bucks instead of just using dollars? It's because once your real money is converted into some kind of fake currency, that psychological link to its actual value is basically broken. Spending 500 gems feels like nothing. Spending $5, that feels like something. All right, so they've used a decoy to make you want the expensive thing, and they've made it totally painless to pay for it. What's the final piece of the puzzle? Oh yeah, making sure you keep paying forever. Welcome, my friends, to the subscription trap. In the world of tech and user experience design, they have a name for a certain kind of dark pattern, and it's brutally honest. They call it the Roach Motel. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It's incredibly easy to check in, but almost impossible to check out. And that is the fundamental design of most subscription services today. Just look at the difference. It's completely intentional. Signing up for a new service? Oh, it's a breeze. One click, a quick Face ID scan, you're in. It's instant, it's satisfying. But canceling? Oh, suddenly you have to log in on a computer, click through 5 confusing menus, fill out a guilt-tripping survey, and sometimes, the worst of all, you actually have to call a support number and sit on hold. What this all comes down to is that these companies are literally banking on your inertia. They know that if they make canceling just a little bit annoying, you'll probably put it off. You'll think, oh, I'll deal with it next month. And that's what this is, an inertia tax. It's the money they make because you procrastinate. And it's a multi-billion-dollar business model. So, why are we talking about all this? Because these systems are designed to bypass your rational brain and talk directly to your impulses. They're playing on your fears, your desire for convenience, and just your natural human laziness. But here's the good news. A magic trick stops being magic once you know how it's done. Once you see the strings, the puppet show stops working. And you can be smarter about this. So next time you see 3 price options, just mentally delete the middle one. Ask yourself what you actually need. Before you tap your phone to pay for something, just pause for 1 second. Just one. And think about the price. And every few months, do a subscription audit. I promise you're probably paying for something you totally forgot about. The system is clever, no doubt about it. But awareness really is your best defense. So I'll leave you with a question to chew on. What's the best deal you ever fell for? Only to look back later and realize, they got me?